Hello everybody and welcome back to the Joker Smart League Season 5 Qualifiers, and today we are back for event number 3, Archery. So it's the second team event of those qualifiers after the balance battle. Our teams are ready to keep the archery place and battle for another pack of medals in all three groups. We see the point system. The goal of course is to aim to the center of this field, and let's begin with Group A. We'll go in reverse championship order, and the pricing challenge will start us off in this run. And they get a bullseye right away, and the second marble is in the 9, and this is right away tying the JML record in archery. It was set by the Ghost Riders last season in the B League, but the Shiners set a high benchmark to start off the qualifiers event. Now the Quad Roses, after struggling in the first two events, they get even more struggles here. One marble drifts off to a 0.5 zone, and as a result will get a lower than 10 score, and this is a very bad thing for the Qualifiers to happen. And now the Shamrocks, another rookie team from last season, is ready to hit the beam, and this is quite decent. I think it was a double 8, but let's see. And yes, indeed it was a double 8, a 16-pointer, and the second place as a result. The Royal Jesters will mark the halfway point of the group, and let's see, can they do something great here? And this is not looking optimal for the team. I think it's 15, oh no, it's 13 indeed. 6 and 7 scores, just third, only better than Roses. Sekursky came off of winning the last event, the distance jack of course, and now they get a bullseye and an 8 I think, and this is looking quite decently, looking to be the second best run of the group. And yes indeed they are currently holding the second spot after the Shiners. Now the Peppers, they will be the 16th run here, and let's see, can they do it? And looking pretty decent, 9 and a 9 I believe. And this will be third place on the tiebreaker. The house run is 9 and TNG had the 10. And now the penultimate run of the group, the Shell Shockers, and meanwhile the Shiners are guaranteed a medal here. The Shell Shockers, they'll not get something amazing. They'll get a bullseye with a second marble though. This is quite good for them, but I don't think they will be challenging for the victory. And yes indeed, only fourth place for the green team. And now the remainder is the Golden Seals, the final team to run here in this event. Can they do it? And the bullseye and the nade. This is going to be all tied up with Sakura CNG. They'll be having the exactly same score, and this will mean they'll be brawling for the silver in a tiebreaker run here. Let's see who will get the Synergy or the Seals. And Seals, oh my goodness, they drift off and don't finish to the aim, and Synergy will get the 7-0 victory and the silver medal here. But still, congratulations to both of those teams on making the podium, alongside the Shiners who won the event, being last in the standings. This is very much needed for the fourth place team last season. But let's enjoy the podium now. And the Standings and the Golden Seals, with 3 medals, have guaranteed themselves a spot in JML Season 5. Congratulations to them. Their first main league appearance is set now, but the other teams, nothing is decided yet. It's going to be a close battle for the last 3 spots to qualify. But let's move on to the next group. It's Group B. And the first round will be the Earthquakers. They need to get some momentum going because they're currently in the last place of the group, and they'll get a bullseye with the second marble. The first one drifted off to the side. I think they got a 4 here. Oh, it was a 6 indeed. And 16, a decent benchmark to set the start of this group. Let's see, Flamingo Black will go the second team, and let's see, it's gonna be not good. One marble is very close to the near side. I think it was a 3. Yes indeed, a 3 and an 8, 11 as a total, and the second place out of 2. The Tony Troop now, they came off of getting a bronze medal in the distance drag. Can they do something great here? I think it was pretty decent, in fact, an 8 and a 9 I think. Let's see, yes indeed, a 17 and enough to lead the group right now. the Tony Troop in the lead. The Torches up next. After getting the silver in the balance battles, they struggled in the distance drag, but Candy brings the momentum here. I don't think it's looking pretty good, but it was decent, I believe. Enough for third, 14. And they're currently third out of 4. Team Cream now, after winning the gold and balance battles, they got lost in the distance drag. Can they do something better here? It was a bullseye for the second, but the first marble got a 5, I think, so not gonna be challenging for the victory here. Only third. And now all eyes on the neon lights. They're the next to run. Can they do something better than Tony Troop's 17? And yes, indeed, it was a very good run here by the lights. I think it was a bullseye in the 9. And once again, a team is matching their record. They matched the Ghost Riders record from last season, and lights took the lead. But here are the past record holders, the Ghost Riders. Can they set a great run here? And no, they cannot. Surprisingly, the Ghost Riders struggle in this one, getting only a 10-point score, and this is very poor for them, where they'll get dead last in their group. But the Virgin Valorants will round out it. Let's see, can they do it or not? And here we see them getting a 7 and a 10, I believe. No, it was a 7 and a 9, in fact, only enough for 4th. So our podium will be the Neon Lights, the Tony Troop, and the Earthquakers, and following them are the Valorant, Scream, Torches, Flock, and the Ghost Riders. Let's enjoy the podium. This group is heating up. The lead is tied between the Neon Lights and the Valorant. Tony Troop jumped 3 spots with 2 straight medals, and there is some close margins in the bottom half for the last spot. This will be interesting in the last event. In Group B, everybody is still battling for those 4 spots, but let's move on to Group C. And the Taxi Creepers will kick off the Group C. Taxi Creepers had great success in the qualifiers of last season, not having it such an easy time this time, and they get pretty decently 17, a 9 and an 8. This is pretty respectable enough for the current lead. Let's see, will the Globetrotters be able to dethrone them? The Globetrotters need to get a good result here, and they get a bullseye with the second and the 6 with the first marble, and this is probably gonna be challenging for some top positions. Not at the moment, they're getting second, but let's see how the other teams stack up against them. The Broncos are next. They're getting the medal in the balance battle. Also, nothing really good came out for this team, and this is not looking amazingly either way. A 14-point total, 3rd place out of 3 at the moment, dead last in their group. The Pneumatic Maniacs now been doing pretty mediocre so far in this group, but doing pretty decently and consistent. And this time it's not looking amazingly either. An 8 for the first marble, but the second marble is only getting 5 points. So as a result, they'll get 4th out of 4. Not great for the Magmatic Maniacs here, but it's time for the Marin Missiles to hit the beam next, and they'll get a 9 and a 10, an 8 and a 10. So I think this will be enough to take the lead in this event. And yes, indeed, the missiles will do. With 3 more rounds to go, they are leading it and being very close to guarantee themselves a medal. Sandstorms go next. They are a pretty solid team all time, but not so amazingly here. 8 and the 7, 15. This will be around 4th, and yes, indeed, it was 4th for the Sandstorms here in this one. And just 2 more teams to go. The missiles have guaranteed themselves a medal, but Team Butterfly, can they dethrone the missiles here? Let's see. And they get the same identical score as the missiles. They'll be tied for the lead with them, 10 and an 8 clearly here. And this will be interesting, because if the Albatrosses fail to beat the missiles and butterflies, they will be tie-breaking for gold. And I think the Albatrosses will not challenge for those medals. This was a very poor run for both of their marbles. 5 and the 7-12. This is gonna be lost in their group after winning the distance drag. How the tables turn, but now the tiebreaker for the gold, the Marin Missiles or Team Butterfly. Who will get this in this team event? And it will be very close, but Team Butterfly will get a bullseye and win the gold. and after winning the balance battle, now they win Archery. 2 team events won by Team Butterfly. Great teamwork for McCown and Swallowtail here. Missiles will take the silver and the Taxi Creepers will settle for the bronze. Let's enjoy the podium celebration. And now we see Team Butterfly have guaranteed themselves qualification and they'll be back in the main league. After season 2 they've been absent, but now they are back officially. Other teams are still battling for those remaining spots in those qualifiers, but it's very close. So one of the closest groups here in Group C, nothing is decided. So only the Golden Seals and Team Butterfly have guaranteed themselves qualification. So 6 teams are set now for the main league. We are about to find out the remaining 10 in the final event of the qualifiers, the downhill dash. Stay tuned for that, it's coming very soon. Like and subscribe, leave your comments, who will be qualifying, leave your predictions, and join the Discord server. Thank you for watching and keep on rolling. Goodbye.